Hi guys, I'm Stephen Green from the Property Investment Academy, and today I'm going to be talking into hiring staff, so when to scale your business. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you've got your own business, then knowing this information is absolutely essential, and it's something that I see people getting wrong all of the time. So this is the reason why I've been able to scale my businesses. Currently this year we've got around about a £1 million wage bill for the last 12 months, and I've created a huge team around me, and that's because I understand when to hire staff and what is the right time to do that. So if you're in a position right now where you're building your property portfolio, or you've got your own business and you've maybe put dates on when to hire staff, then let me tell you, you are absolutely doing it wrong. So they say things like, by March I'm going to employ a marketing guy, by June I'm going to employ a second receptionist, by September I'm going to employ a sales rep. Now, you should never ever fix a date when you're going to employ somebody, because it's then not calculated. You're just literally shooting from the hip. So let me make an example of that. So let's just say that you're currently starting out in property or your business, and you're thinking about somebody taking a little bit of the pressure off you. You maybe getting involved with making phone calls, ordering stationery and bits like that, and you want to be able to sack yourself from them roles so you are able to do the things that are going to generate the most money, that are going to have the biggest impact on your business for its growth. So let's say, for example, you employed somebody for just 1 day a week. So for ease of maths, let's say that was £70 a day. So you employed somebody to take some calls, open your letters, direct some things, book appointments and things like that for you, and that was a cost of £70 a day. Now, over the year, that would be, after 52 weeks, let's say it's roughly £3,500 a year. Now, the question you've got to be asking yourself is, with the amount of time that you've now saved, can you generate more than that money? So if you've got somebody coming in for 1 day per week, then if we're saying roughly 8 hours a day times roughly 50 weeks a year, we're talking around about 400 hours. So we're going to say roughly 400 hours will be saved by you paying £3,500 out for somebody to take those things off you. So what you've got to be able to look at now is, with these 400 hours, can you generate more than that? Now, 400 hours, that's 10 weeks worth of work a year. That's a lot of time. So in 10 weeks worth of work, can you generate more than 3,500? Now, I'd say this to you, if you don't know how to generate more than that, in 40 weeks, you probably shouldn't be in fucking business, and that's me just being brutally honest with you. And I dare to say, if you were to look at your business right now, you know that you can generate more than that with 400 hours. So there'll be certain things that you're doing that are making the most money and having the biggest impact on your business. So this is the reason why I never ever put dates on when I should be employing someone. Now, I might have what I might do is say that by June, this calculation, the business should be in a position where I can add a member of staff of that level, which will be free me up at this time, which means I can generate more than that. So you can set sort of rough dates, but you should never ever just be setting targets of, I'm going to employ someone on that particular date, because it means you're shooting from the hip and you've not calculated when you should be employing somebody. So it's absolutely essential that you are doing this calculation. How many hours will there be taken off you, and with those hours, can you generate more than that cost? So 1 day a week roughly 3,500. Can I generate more than that money? If the answer is yes, it's actually costing you now to not make that actual decision. If you know you can't make more than that amount, then you know it's going to be a cost. So this might be, I don't know, let's say it was going to be someone a lot more high profile in your business, and that cost was something like, let's say it was £370 per day. Now that calculation then is going to send this rocketing through the roof, and you might not be able to generate more than that money. At that point you're going to look and go, well, actually it doesn't stack up. Unless, of course, you're trying to buy back hours. Now, sometimes I'll do this as well, where I know I might not be able to generate that money, or I might not even be intending to generate that money back. I might literally be buying hours back. So I might go, right, okay, I'm going to put somebody in place to do them hours, and that's going to buy me back 10 weeks a year for 3.5 grand. Now, I might want 10 weeks worth of holidays. So right now I might have been worked to the bone, I've had no holidays at all for an entire year, and I've not been able to take any time out. Now I know that for £3,500 I can take the equivalent of 10 weeks holiday. So sometimes I'm looking at the equation to buy back time as well, which is an important calculation to be working out. So that's when you should be looking at when to hire staff. This is the reason why, like I say, I've currently got a wage bill of around about £1 million, because I understand when I need to scale, because I'm constantly looking at these figures. This is the reason why this year we've done around about £3 million in revenue across all of our businesses. So I'm able to scale a business really quickly by putting the right people in place, and knowing exactly when to put somebody in place as well. So this is the kind of stuff that I teach on my property training, on our business training that we do. So Business on Fire, which is another offshoot of our training. This is the reason why we're able to help our mentees get from £50,000 turnover businesses to multiple 7-figure turnover businesses, because we help them exactly how to get from that point, how to transition to multiple 7 figures, which is where we're at now with our businesses. So make sure you apply this calculation when you're looking at hire staff. If you know somebody who would benefit from this, tag them in it, like it, share this video, and absolutely make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you can get more content like this as we upload it to the channel. If you look in the description below, you'll see that there's links to our free business training, to our property training, and there's also you can get yourself a download of my property book as well, which was an Amazon bestseller. And I hope to see you on some of our future training, where we offer free training, where you get a chance to come in, sample it, see what it's all about, and if you have a look in the description, you'll be able to see that. So I hope to see you back in another video soon. Thank you, Stephen. Bye.